Published in 1915, Franz Kafka's profound novel, The Metamorphosis, stands as an extremely stark and realistic document exploring the depths of human existence and the profound impact of psychological neglect. The main character of this compelling story, Gregor Samsa, was an ordinary traveling salesman by profession. One morning, he awoke from uneasy dreams to discover that his body, for some completely unknown reason, had inexplicably transformed into a gigantic and truly hideous insect. Even when confronted with this extreme physical deformity, Gregor's initial thought was not about his own personal well-being. His primary concern was what explanation he would give to his boss if he failed to catch the train on time, and how his entire family would manage to get by today. Gregor was the family's sole earner, on whose income his father, mother, and sister were completely dependent. But the moment his family members directly witnessed this new, unfamiliar side of him, their entire demeanor shifted dramatically, almost overnight. After the initial shock and disbelief had finally worn off, the very family he had tirelessly supported and kept alive through his own backbreaking labor for so many years cruelly imprisoned him within the confines of a dark, desolate room. Over time, their initial slight sympathy for Gregor gradually transformed into deep hatred and utter disgust. Even the sister who once fed him declared Gregor the biggest burden of their lives, a parasitic monster. In a corner of his own room, Gregor silently lost his life one night, a victim of neglect, his wounds, and intense, gnawing hunger. The following morning, when his lifeless body was finally discovered, there were no tears to be found in his family's eyes. Instead, they collectively breathed a deep sigh of profound relief and immediately began to plan a day of leisure, a holiday. This narrative by Kafka is no imaginary fairy tale. It is a stark psychological truth of the human social system. This society and family only grant a person dignity and respect for as long as they remain economically productive or capable of performing work. The moment an individual suffers a mental breakdown or is perceived as useless in the eyes of society, even their closest and most familiar acquaintances will regard them as mere refuse and cast them aside. This dark aspect of humanity's transactional and self-serving relationships is precisely Kafka's fundamental message.